Letters of recommendation. They may seem old school, but they're still around because they're very effective. If you want to make it to the next level, a great letter of recommendation can help you get there. In this video, we'll go over the basics behind who needs letters of recommendation, how to ask the right people for one, and how to make sure that they'll create the letter that you need to succeed. First, let's cover who needs a letter of recommendation. Students. Students often need letters of recommendation to get to the next level of their education, be that college, grad school, or doctorate programs. Usually, these letters come from educators or mentors, but some schools are more strict than others. The Naval Academy requires a nomination from a fellow service member, member of Congress, or even the Vice President. Renters. Are you looking for a place to live? A potential roommate or landlord will likely feel much more at ease if you can show them some letters of recommendation from people you have lived with or rented from before. A glowing letter from a former landlord that you left the place spotless will go a long way towards getting those keys to your dream home. Job seekers. Most businesses ask for a reference sheet with 2 to 3 people who vouched for you. But what if you gave them 2 to 3 letters of recommendation to go with that sheet? Letters of recommendation are a great way of showing that you are a team player and do more than the minimum. 2 important factors that hiring managers look for when bringing on new talent. Entrepreneurs. Collecting positive letters of recommendation from satisfied clients can go a long way with helping future clients trust you with their important work over your competitors. So, how do you get a letter of recommendation? You ask for letters of recommendation in person. When you ask for a recommendation, you're asking someone to put their reputation on the line for you and to take the time to do it on paper. You should always make an ask like that in person and phrase it in such a way that gives you a sense of whether or not the results will be what you're looking for. Saying, "Would you be able to write me a strong letter of recommendation?" gets you a more honest answer than, "Could you write a letter of recommendation for me?" It also lets you know whether or not you want this person's letter or not. Be sure to give the people you ask plenty of time to respond, and a month is generally a good time frame. Also, if your ask is a manager or a professor, your request may want to be a bit more formal than how you would normally ask a coworker or a peer. Once you've asked and they've said yes, then comes the fun part. Send a formal written request. This includes a letter of recommendation template letter, relevant info like resume, transcripts, case studies, or your portfolio, and a description of what the letter will be used for and why it's important. Be sure to let your recipients know that the template is there as a guide and a time saver, and they're free to fill it out if they're busy or write their own letter if they have the time. And make sure to thank them for taking the time and helping you along your path. Finally, you should treat people like they might have to do this for you someday. These people are on your team. Treat them professionally and kindly and get to know them. Find out how you can make a positive impression. That way, when you come to them later for a recommendation, you'll know the answer will be yes. Worry forms the biggest database of legal documents. For more information about letters of recommendation and to get a free recommendation letter template, head to the link in the description below.